More days into Bell's palsy, and I'm really happy to say that I am slowly improving every day. In fact, I look forward to going to sleep at night so that I could wake up and see if I've had any improvements. And every day I've seen a little bit of improvements. I continue to see the chiropractor. This week's going to be twice a week. The previous 2 weeks were 4 times a week. I stopped seeing the acupuncturist. Still taking the vitamins, the B complex vitamins, multivitamins, the superior B12 vitamins to help myself, and a steady diet of whole foods and whole fruit, vegetables, good fish, and yeah, things like that. So just trying to give myself the best chance. Here are some of my improvements. As you can see, the left side, I now have wrinkles. Kind of ironic, right? Because when you're older, you want to get rid of the wrinkles, and I want the wrinkles back. When I blink, my eye does close a little more. It doesn't close all the way, obviously, but when I concentrate, I can close them. It's probably 90–95% closed right now. I can flare my nostril now. Still can't breathe, though, out of the left side well, because the nasal passageway is still blocked because the muscle is weak, won't hold it up. My smile, it's a lot better. Actually, I have a wrinkle here now. Didn't have that before. My cheek moves more. I can kind of wink. Couldn't do that at all 5 days ago. The mouth side is still a little weak. When I eat, things are still getting built up here, so I have to dig it out. It's not pretty. I can move my ear. So the improvements are very gradual. They're slow, but they're coming along. And I'm really happy with the way things are going. I still can't shake this headache, though. The headache isn't really a pins and needles kind of headache or a throbbing headache. It's more of just a dull kind of achy headache, a light headache. Can't shake that. The pain in my neck isn't really there until I'm about to go to sleep. Almost as if my body knows I'm about to go to sleep and says, hey, we're going to activate this pain in your neck so you can't sleep now, which kind of stinks. I woke up once last night to some pain, but I was able to fall back asleep after switching positions, which isn't easy, because I have my leg cast. So, but I'm really happy with the way things are going, and I've already begun to look back at some of my old videos, and what can I say? I mean, it's a little embarrassing, to be honest, but it's not easy to show yourself at your most vulnerable state, and I'm really glad that I did them. And even though sometimes I'm like, geez, I can't believe I said that, or I can't believe, I did that, and, everybody saw that, I really learned a lot about myself, and that's really what my goal was. And I learned a lot about how I handle adversity, and it really had me thinking, when we're faced with adversity, we go one of two routes: fear or faith. And I don't necessarily mean religion. I mean more of, it's out of my control, it's out of my hands. It's nothing I can do, and you just persevere through it. I'm not embarrassed to say that I went the fear route. And I think when things hit so close to home, especially when situations are compounded, it's really easy to lose yourself. And I'm sure that the medicine didn't help. Wouldn't use that as the entire excuse, but I definitely went the fear route. And so, my friends and family have been really encouraging. Awesome. And one thing that they keep trying to pound into me like a mantra is that, Kenny, things are only going to get harder in life. And as you get older, you're going to face more issues, and nothing's going to come easier. And so, take this and learn from it. And I'll definitely do that. But I will never admit to having Bell's palsy as a blessing. I'll never admit to having Bell's palsy as being grateful that I had it and that I was able to learn from it, because it sucks having this. And I hope one thing that I take away from all this is that when I do face adversity later on, that I'll be able to handle it with probably a little more grace, a little more eloquence. I wouldn't say more humor. I mean, I think I've exhausted the humor part, especially with that laughing hysterically video. But yeah, I'm really glad that I did the videos. And in the end, as I see myself get back to where I was prior to Bell's palsy, seeing the progression of myself grow up is going to be a cool thing to have for a long time. So I really appreciate everybody's support. I do. And even though I haven't spoken to everybody and replied to everybody's emails about my stuff, I hear you guys. I do. But sometimes, it's hard to get into that frame of mind to get back to everybody. But it's slowly improving. And when things are back to where I think I'm at my equilibrium, I'll be sure to say my thank yous in the right way to everybody who's helped me. So I'll be posting a couple more videos, and hopefully in several weeks I'll be back to normal, and I can laugh about this and put this behind me.